Hello everyone, welcome into another video. And today we'll be doing a World Cup similar draw for the 2026 World Cup. So, I'm not really the biggest soccer fan out there, but when it comes to like these big events like the World Cup and the Euros, I would tune in to watch them. But when it comes to like hub soccer, like the Premier League, MLS, and these big European leagues, I'm not really the biggest fan um, of it. And I'm not really the biggest fan of soccer in general. But when it comes to the World Cup, I would tune into it. So yeah, I'm just doing this for fun, guys. So we're gonna be making 3 runs here for the World Cup similar draw. So let's get started here. Okay, Group A. Mexico, Norway, Ecuador, and Copa Verde. I do think this is a interesting group for Mexico. Norway, they're cruising here. They went undefeated in their World Cup qualifying group. Ecuador, I think they're a decent side for Ecuador and Copa Verde. They're making the World Cup debut, so I think this is an interesting group for Mexico. But if I have to say who could win this group, I think Norway pretty much will win this group here if that was the case. Group B, Canada. Halfway winner. Man, if you're Italy, man, you gotta make the World Cup, man. It's like if you cannot make this World Cup, then there is some serious problems with Italy, man. Like you won 4 World Cups in your history, and you might miss the World Cup for a third straight time. Like, oh my god, like this is like there's no excuse for Italy to not qualify for them to qualify for the World Cup. There's no excuse. Like they have to qualify for the World Cup. There is so much pressure for Italy to qualify for this World Cup. If not, then there is probably some serious issues with this team here. And then we got Tunisia and Japan. I mean this group is not really the best for Canada. Obviously, the first match could be against Italy if they even qualify for the World Cup. But if it's Italy, this could be a tough group for Canada. Japan, they're a good side. Tunisia, I don't think they're gonna do much in the World Cup. So if I have to pick who will win this group, maybe Italy if they qualified. But if not, which they may not, probably they won't qualify, then maybe Japan. But we'll see. Group C, we got Belgium, Iran, Path D winner Denmark, Ireland, North Macedonia, and Czechia. Oh, Czechia and Egypt. I mean, Belgium is really not. Belgium. They have their golden generation, but I don't think this Belgian team is really the same as they really used to. Yeah, I think they do got some good players on Belgium. Iran, no, I don't think they're really that good. If it's Denmark, maybe Denmark could win this group if they even qualify. Egypt, I'm not really too high on. So maybe Belgium will win this group, but we'll see. Group D, we got the U.S., Qatar, Switzerland. In the Path B winner, Ukraine, Sweden, Albania, or Poland. Not the worst draw for the United States. Switzerland will be a tough matchup. I do think they should beat Qatar. I do think Qatar will pretty much finish last in this group. But if it's Ukraine, I mean, I do think they might be Ukraine. But I mean, I do think this is an interesting group for the United States. And then Group B, we got England, Jordan, Panama, Colombia. I do think England should win this group. And for second place, maybe Colombia gets second. Jordan, I wouldn't underestimate Jordan. I heard they made a good run at the Asian Cup. Panama, we'll see. I don't think Panama might not do too well at the World Cup. So I do think England should win this group if that was the case. And then Group F, Spain, Uruguay, Ghana, and Saudi Arabia. I do think Spain will win this group. Group G, we got Netherlands, Ivory Coast, Austria, and then either Bolivia, Iraq, or Suriname. Whoever wins from that intercontinental playoff. I do think the Netherlands should win this group. Maybe Austria could give Netherlands for the run for their money, but I will pick the Netherlands to win this group. Group H, we got Germany, Curacao, Uzbekistan, Senegal. I do think Germany should win this group. Obviously, Curacao and Uzbekistan are making their World Cup debut. I do think Uzbekistan is much. I do think Uzbekistan is a much better team than Curacao. Obviously, Curacao is the smallest nation to ever qualify for the World Cup, but I wouldn't underestimate Senegal. I do think Senegal, they do got a really good team with Senegal, so I wouldn't really underestimate Senegal here. Group I, we got Brazil, South Korea, the past C winner, Turkey, Romania, Kosovo, Slovakia. I do think Turkey is pretty much getting. I do think Turkey will win past C. In South Africa, I do think Brazil should win this group, but second place will be quite the battle here. Obviously, South Korea. I mean, they do have a decent side in South Korea. South Africa, I do think they're a solid side. And then, but yeah, I do think Brazil. Obviously, I heard they're not playing the best right now, but I will pick Brazil to win this group. Group J, Portugal, Paraguay, Croatia, and then DR Congo, Jamaica, New Caledonia. I do think it's going to be a toss-up between Portugal and Croatia. Paraguay, I mean, they could play spoilers in that group. I mean, this could be a pretty interesting group here for Group J. Then Group K, Spain, New Zealand, Algeria, and Australia. So New Zealand and Australia, they could be drawn in the same group. Obviously, they're not from the same confederation, so it is possible we can see Australia and New Zealand being drawn in the same group. I mean, I do think France will win this group here, so yeah. Group L, we got Argentina, Morocco, Haiti, and Scotland. I think this is a really interesting group here. Morocco, we know what they did in the last World Cup. They went on a great run, finishing fourth place at the last World Cup. Scotland, they're decent side. Haiti, they're making they're in the World Cup for the first time in like 50 years. Argentina, they're the defending World Cup champions. I would pick Argentina to win this group, but I wouldn't rule out Morocco to maybe win this group here. But yeah, I do think Argentina is pretty much the strongest team in that group. So let's do another run here. Oh crap. Oh crap, sorry guys. I accidentally exited out. So Group A, Mexico, Paraguay, Senegal, Path C winner. I think this is an interesting group for Mexico. Group B, we got Canada, New Zealand, Qatar, and Croatia. I mean, Canada's toughest matchup would be against Croatia, but I do think that Canada will be capable, at least finishing in the top two in that group. Qatar, I don't think they're a good team. New Zealand, I really don't think they're a good team either. Group C, we got Germany, Morocco, Iraq, Bolivia, or Suriname, the Interconfederation playoff winner in Scotland. That could be a really interesting group right there. I do think Germany, Morocco, and Scotland, that's a really interesting group right there. I do like that group. Group D, we got U.S., South Africa, Australia, in the Path D winner. I mean, not a bad group for the U.S., I guess. Group E, we got Brazil, Path B winner, Egypt and Iran. Brazil should win that group pretty easily. Group F, we got Argentina, Switzerland, Copa Verde, and Uzbekistan. Argentina should win that group pretty easily there. Group G, we got Netherlands, Panama, Austria, and Jordan. I do think the Netherlands should win that group, but we'll see about that. Group 8, Belgium, Haiti, Ivory Coast, and Ecuador. I mean, that could be an interesting group. Group I, we got England, South Korea, Ghana, Norway. That's a really interesting group right there. Group J, we got Spain, Saudi Arabia, Colombia, and the playoff winner here. I do think Spain should win that group. Group K, we got Portugal, Croatia, Tunisia, and Uruguay. I'll probably pick Portugal to win that. And then Group L, we got France, Japan, maybe Italy and Algeria. That might be the group of death. I mean, Group I, that looks like a really good group. But Group L, France, Italy in the same group, man. My God, that's a rematch of the 2006 World Cup Finals. Man, Group L, that might be the group of death. And then let's run the last one here. Mexico, Scotland, Japan, in the Path B winner. I mean, I don't think Mexico is going to get out from that group with those teams, man. Yeah, not the best draw for Mexico right there. Group B, Canada, Denmark, Uzbekistan, and Uruguay. I mean, not the worst group for Canada right there. Group C, we got Portugal, Iran, Haiti, and Egypt. I think Portugal is winning that group. Group D, we got U.S., Qatar, Switzerland, and Ghana. I mean, Switzerland will be a tough matchup for the United States, but not a bad group right there for the U.S. Got Qatar and Ghana. I don't think those are good teams right there. Group B, we got Netherlands, Jordan, Panama, and Morocco. Obviously, I do think the Netherlands is winning that group. Jordan could surprise people again, but Group F, we got Belgium, South Korea, Croatia, and South Africa. That could be an interesting group. Group G, Brazil, Ivory Coast, Australia, maybe Italy. Obviously, man, maybe Brazil. I don't know what was they say, but yeah, obviously Brazil will have competition in that group with Italy if they make it somehow. We'll see, but obviously I do think if Italy makes the World Cup with this draw, I do think they can give Brazil the run for their money here. And then in Group H, we got England, inter confederation playoff winners, Tunisia and Croatia. Obviously, England and Croatia will battle out for the top spot in that group. Group I, we got Argentina, Senegal, Pass C winner in Saudi Arabia. Argentina should win that group. Group J, we got Germany, Algeria, Ecuador, and New Zealand. I'll probably pick Germany to win that. Group K, Spain, Copa Verde, Norway, and Colombia. That could be an interesting group right there. Norway, I do think Norway's a good team. Norway's a really good team. But yeah, I do think this could be a bit of a tough group for Spain. With Norway in that same group. Group L, we got France, Austria, DR Congo, Jamaica, New Caledonia, and Paraguay. I do think France will win that group. So yeah, we ran. Finally got this video under my belt, man. So yeah, I mean, I'm not really a big soccer expert out there, so I mean, that's all I have for this video for you guys. So what do you guys think about this video? What do you guys think about this video here? So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.